All right, welcome everyone. We're going to settle in and we're going to learn a little bit about this dynamic duo, Mr. and Mrs. Voigt. I'll let them introduce themselves real quick so that you'll know their names and what they do, and we'll ask them a bunch of questions from financial situation to what? Yeah, absolutely. And who's in charge at home. So we're going to learn a lot about these guys right today. So please settle in, and there will be a time when you guys get some participation or some crowd participation. So please come up with some questions. We're putting them in the hot seat. All right, here we go. First one. Let's first of all just introduce yourselves and tell us what you do.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Voigt. My first name is Paulette, and I am a podiatrist.
Hold on. What's a podiatrist, students? Yes. A person that works on feet. Yes.
Correct. Good job.
Nice.
And those of you who don't know me, my name is Mr. Voigt, or Tim Paulet, and I teach 6th grade here at Crown of Life, and I am teaching social studies in the upper grades, in 5th through 8th grade, and I'm very happy that I got to know all the names now of all the kids in 5th through 8th grade in a couple weeks. So.
All right, that's good. Welcome. I know we're going to be on an Egan too, so during their time, so not just you guys are going to hear, we'll be able to hear all these answers, but those members over at Egan as well. So welcome. All right, what made you want to become a teacher, Mr. Voigt? What made you want to become this is a crazy profession, it's wild, what in the world made you want to become a teacher?
I guess the biggest thing that made me want to become a teacher is in the summertime I had a job working with coaching t-ball actually in the Park and Recreations Department in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. And I just really love working with younger kids and teaching them the basics of t-ball. Now, there was a lot of good stories with t-ball about which way to run and the bats and stuff, but that really made me want to just connect with kids and become a teacher.
All right, awesome. We'll go to Paulette. What in the world made you want to become a podiatrist?
Well, I like science, and I like medicine, and if you are a podiatrist, for any of you who have been to a doctor, when you see me, the only thing you have to take off is your shoes and socks. So that is why I chose podiatry.
Good answer. Nice. Mr. Voigt, what's your favorite subject to teach and your least favorite subject to teach?
That's an easy one. My favorite subject is, of course, Christ-like. That's number one. Second would be social studies in anything. And the least subject, art.
And so we have somebody doing that for him. So, keep the mic. If your classroom had a theme song, what would it be? What's your theme song? We get a little challenging now.
I guess we'll go, Felix is looking at me right now. We were teaching about ancient Mesopotamia, and we had a fun song that we did with Euphrates River, and we had a good time with that.
So, would you sing it for us, or?
I'm not going to attempt it. I think if I had some 7th graders, they would do a great job.
I tried. If you could invite any celebrity to sub for you for a day, we invite him.
How much time?
I know, right?
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive, whatever celebrity, which one would it be?
I would say Moses. He would be a good one.
Good thought. Paulette, same thing. If you were going to sub it for him, you're going to call a celebrity. Who are you calling?
You know, it may sound a little corny, but if I can have anybody I want to come teach, especially if it's the kids, I think we just call our senior and let him come down and share a little time with us and teach the kids.
Awesome. And I asked her that question too because she, in her past life, where they were, I think you subbed for him for a few times, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yes. All right. Anything you want to expand on that?
My substitution for Tim was a day, he actually had to go a backyard baseball game. So I came in at the end of the day, and we had sustained silent reading.
All right. If your students were describing you, Mr. Voigt, 3 words, what would they say? 3 words. What Mr. Voigt is, we got to ask over here, but 3 words, what would they describe you? How would they describe you?
Probably discipline. I would say commanding at times, but also having a lot of fun.
All right, good. What school supply would best represent you and why? For example, you're a scissors because you're so sharp.
Oh.
But you can't use that now. Well, you're thinking about that. Why don't you give that
I
a
would
call
say
back? Oh, you got it.
an eraser because I make a lot of mistakes from time to time.
Paulette, what some memorable trips that you guys have taken? What are some memorable trips that you have taken?
Well, the first one is when we got married. We had our honeymoon in Jamaica, so that was very fun. And it's the only time that I personally traveled outside the continental U.S. We took our kids on one family trip through Mount Rushmore and out to Colorado, so that was very exciting. And then us personally, last year, we took a trip out east. We had not been out there, so we like to go hike. We went out to Massachusetts, flew into Boston, and then went up into Acadia National Park up in Maine and snaked back down.
Awesome. Exciting. All right, Mr. Voigt, how many children do you have and who's your favorite?
I have.
I meant, what do they do?
Thank you. I have 3.
Maybe you're right.
I have 3 children, and I love them all the same. Our oldest is a labor delivery nurse in Orlando, Florida, and is married, and she is currently building a house, so she's excited about that. I was hoping the news would be a grandchild. My son is 26 years old, his name is Matthew, and he is a certified public accountant at WEC Energies in Milwaukee. And our youngest is Brooke, and she is a social studies teacher at Luther High School in Onalaska, Wisconsin. It's her 2nd year teaching at Luther. And she's assisting with volleyball for the varsity team. And they took 2nd in their tournament yesterday, so she's excited.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm just going to add, our oldest daughter, Michaela, is married to a wonderful young man named Samuel. And our son is engaged and getting married to a wonderful young lady named Joelle. So we have a son-in-law and daughter-in-law to be.
Awesome. Dream field trip, Mr. Voigt. Destination. Where are you going? Nope. Don't have to worry about money. Where are you taking your class on your dream field trip destination?
Ancient Rome for the Colosseum.
So we'll be having a GoFundMe and yeah. We're all going.
For anybody that's concerned, we don't have passports, so we're not going anytime soon.
If you were not a teacher, Mr. Voigt, what would you be doing right now?
I would probably get into trying to be a professional umpire is what I would love to do.
Okay. What's your hidden talent? What's a hidden talent of yours?
It's definitely not playing the piano, I know that, but I can play octaves. But I do enjoy singing, I really do.
Okay. I want to go, what's your favorite snack, both of you? What's your favorite snack? Just in case somebody's out there that just wants to maybe buy you guys a snack. What would your favorite snack be?
I actually like frozen pretzels. Pop them in the microwave and stuff.
Frozen pretzels.
I like any type of beef jerky. I like any type of cheese, since I'm from Wisconsin, and crackers.
Hobbies? Could you share a couple hobbies that you like and both of you enjoy doing?
As Paulette said, we do enjoy getting out and walking quite a bit. We have a 2-year-old dog that we got to get out and walk, and she forces us to get out, so we've been doing a lot of hiking. My hobby. I do like golfing from time to time. I'm not good at it, but those are some of my hobbies. And umpiring too. I got into that a little bit when I was in Wisconsin, and I enjoyed that as a hobby too.
I like to hike and exercise and be outside, but I also love to put puzzles together.
Awesome. All right, that concludes our first round. Our second round is rapid fire for Mr. Voigt. I'm gonna say two things. You gotta say it right away. What's the one you prefer? All right. Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Packers or Vikings?
Packers.
Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
Brats or burgers?
Brats.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
Baseball, football?
Baseball.
Mowing lawn or shoveling?
Neither.
Early church or late church?
Early church.
Dance or sing?
Sing.
All right. We'll open it up to you guys now. Any questions that you have for either one of them? Got it? You got one?
Would you rather freeze to death or burn to death?
Well,
Wow,
would you rather?
Very violent.
Violent? Would you rather?
Personally, I thought of that many times, and I think freezing to death. I think would rather than burning to death.
He's got a little experience because he hunts, so quite often you do freeze in the deer's nose.
All right. Yes, sir.
Mr. Boyd, if you were going to impress Paulette, what would you cook for her?
You would order out.
If I wanted to cook for her, I would smoke some ribs in my smoker with, and then glaze them perfectly with barbecue sauce.
We're all getting hungry. Yes.
What kind of dog do you have?
We have a Vizsla, and she is a Hungarian pointer and has lots and lots of energy.
What's the number one thing we can do to take care of our feet?
I know what it's going to be too.
Wash them. Make sure you get in between your toes, dry them well, and wear clean socks every day.
I thought you were gonna say have your significant other rub them.
That's
Is that right? You have to do it. She said she's a doctor. All right. Any other questions out there?
What are your favorite restaurants?
Kind of new in the area, so we can use some suggestions. But we used to like to go to a place called Milwaukee Burger because they have these really, really good wings. I also like Mexican as long as I can find a way to have it without onions because I can't eat them.
All right.
What's your favorite fish?
That's easy. Walleye. I love walleye.
The one that's in the boat.
It's not swimming around it. All right. Round 3. You will need to stand up and grab those sheets. The pink one stands for the wife, and the blue one stands for the husband, back to back. We're going to see what they know about each other. I will ask a question. You put up, if you think it is the wife, you put up the pink, and if you think it's the husband, you put up the blue. And no cheating.
Are we doing marriage vows, or are we doing what really happens?
We'll just have to wait and see.
Okay, whatever really happens.
Who usually does the cooking?
Do you want me to explain? No.
Yeah, explain.
So we do a lot of grilling. I don't grill, but so I usually do all the stuff inside and he does the grilling.
There you go. Okay. Who usually does the grocery shopping?
Yeah, a lot of times we go together.
Who handles the cleaning? Who does the budget? Mr. Voigt, do you do anything?
He teaches your kids.
Yes, yes. Who's the best driver? Oh. Who's more likely to initiate date night? Who's more likely to apologize first after a disagreement? Who plans vacations? That's easy. Who's more competitive?
Hers is higher.
We were both coaches.
Yeah, yep. Who wakes up earlier? Okay. Who is more organized? Okay. Who's more spontaneous? Who's more likely to lose their keys or their phone? That was quick. That was quick. Who's the better cook? Who's more patient?
Can I interject? We both have a lot of patience, just different kinds.
Different kinds. Who tells the worst jokes? Who talks during movies? I just hate that. Who gets hangry more often? Hangry. All right. Who spends more money on random stuff? Who's more likely to, well, it's probably going to be the same one. More likely to impulse buy something? Oh. Oh. Who always forgets where they're parked? Who's more likely to just walk up to a stranger and start having a conversation? Who's going to text back faster when the other one texts them? Okay. Who gets lost even with the GPS? I put that one on there because I know the story. Would you share? No. Who's more likely to send a text to the wrong person? All right, thank you. Let's give them a big hand on round of applause. No, you guys disagreed a lot. So what's really going on over at the Voigt House? We'll never know. No, you had a lot of them correct, but then it was interesting. It was good. We're going to end with two questions, and these will go to Mr. Voigt here, and just kind of get to know you and how you want us to remember you. And they may overlap a little bit. But the first one, what do you look forward to the most here at Crown of Life?
What I look forward to the most is just having a good relationship with children and with families and educating their children, and just having open communication as well with everybody. And we just, right now, we feel so blessed to be here at Crown of Life and how welcoming it has been in our move this last summer. So I'm really looking forward to working here at West St. Paul.
Awesome. And then the last one is, what would you like the members here in Egan to remember about you? If they're going to forget everything that we just talked about, what do you want them to remember about you walking?
I guess a person that loves his Savior and shows that in everything that I do in the classroom, whether it be in church, wherever I go, just to show that love that I have for my Savior, my God.
Awesome. We thank you both for being on the hot seat. Hopefully we got to know you a little bit better. Please, members, everybody, do not be afraid to go up and talk to them. You may be there for a while, but please go talk to them. We are so excited for Mr. Voigt joining us here and our faculty, some experience up in the upper grades to bring some wisdom with all of our other wonderful faculty that we have here. We're just excited for your journey, and let's just really, really welcome him. You heard about some of the snacks, you heard about some of the things that they like. Feel free to offer them some things and some presents, maybe, put it on their doorsteps. They're a little bit, oh yeah, where do you guys live? I should end with that. You guys live a little bit further away, but
we do live in Rosemont. It is really good.
Not too bad. So you can definitely take a trip over there. But please join me in giving them a big hand and welcome them on the right. We have a little time. We have some food, some snacks over there, and some coffee. Please take your time right here. You don't need to leave. Here's some time to get to know them a little bit more.